Good morning, Facebook. Happy Friday. I'll give just a couple seconds, hoping some people will hop on before I really get started. It's so much easier to talk when people are watching. So I'm not just sitting here talking to myself. All right. I am getting ready for Milo's trip to the vet. I was trying to figure out, I think he's 5 years old. He's 4 or 5 years old. So, this July, so it's time. And everyone in my family has been saying that he's gonna get put on a diet because he's too fat, but I say he's just fine. He's just fluffy. So we'll see. We'll see who is correct. It's usually not me. Okay, good. Okay, we've got some people hopping on. My name is Sarah Boyer. If you don't know me, I have recently gone through a colonoscopy twice in the last 2 months. I kind of keep that kind of stuff private until it's all said and done, because even though I'm on Facebook quite a bit and I share quite a bit of my life with you guys, things like that I keep to myself because I don't like unnecessary worry. I don't do good with a lot of attention from people worrying about me. I know people love me. I know that they worry about me and I love them for it. But I don't know what you call it. I don't know what label you put on it, but I like to get through it and then tell everybody afterwards that I got through it and I'm just fine. So here I am afterwards. I am still waiting on the biopsy results, but I'm 100% positive that it's going to be just fine. But I wanted to share my story with you because I'm only 47. Actually, I was 46 when this started. This started 3 months ago. I started having issues, and some of this might be TMI, but it's life, okay? I started having blood in my stool. And I knew that that wasn't normal. So, of course, you go to Google. I need to get ready while I talk. You go to Google and you start searching for all the things. And, of course, cancer is always the first thing that comes up. If you have a hangnail, cancer is going to be the first thing that comes up. But I didn't feel like that. Patty, you're the reason I'm getting on here. So thank you for what you said in the comments on whatever post that was. There were 2 up about my colonoscopy. I want to give this as a warning. As a 46 to 47-year-old adult, I had to go in and I listened to my body. So I had the issue. I went to my doctor. Here's where I'm going to save you some money depending on your insurance company. If you go in, I would say that you would just like to start your regular screenings, no matter what age you are. They are now suggesting 45 years of age. And Patty might be saying that I can't read what you wrote. I only see your face. So that's the only reason I knew it was you. Say that you just want to start your screenings early, because then if you have to have, when your colonoscopy gets ordered, it's labeled under preventative or routine exam, like a mammogram, and it'll get paid for. I didn't know that. It's fine. We got great insurance, but I still had to pay a good chunk for my first colonoscopy because it went in as diagnostic. So lesson learned there, but it shouldn't be a problem for me moving forward. So the first colonoscopy, they found 2 polyps. I had one up high, which was, I don't know if you say normal size, but it wasn't an alarming size, but it still needs to be removed. Anything they find, they need to remove, because a polyp is not necessarily cancerous, but it can turn into cancer. And it is such an easy thing to take care of. It's such an easy cancer to prevent if you catch it early. So they just take them out. Then you don't have to worry about it. Then they found a larger one that was lower down, and they didn't remove it that day because of its location and because they didn't have the clips. They had to cut out in the second colonoscopy such a large area that it had to be clipped back together. It would be like, I picture it as stitches, but it's clips. They didn't have those here at the Wayne Clinic. So that's why I had to go in a second time, because I needed to go to an actual specialized gastroenterologist surgeon. It was wonderful. The process is not painful. It doesn't hurt. You get the best propofol sleep of your life. It's the best nap. I wish they would send a little bit home with me, because, oh my gosh, I wake up feeling amazing. There's no pain afterwards. You'd never know that anything was done to you. And the people in both Wayne and the Sioux City Clinic, I went to Pierce same-day surgery the second time. Both places, nurses, doctors, everyone, top-notch, so caring, so wonderful, and explained everything really well, especially my second doctor, Dr. Sarah Nye. She was fantastic for explaining everything. So they removed at the second colonoscopy, they found 3. They found one more. There was a tiny one hiding behind my large one, and the large one, it was large. That is no wonder I was having trouble going number 2. I was getting very bloated. I was feeling very heavy and just didn't feel good. I didn't feel like myself. And if you remember, if you were following near my post, I was trying fiber. I was trying that lecithin pill. I was trying anything I could get my hands on to get this crap literally out of me because I felt so gross, just so heavy. I don't have huge issues with my weight, but I just thought, well, this is menopause. I'm just done being able to shed weight as easily as I used to be. But then I started having the issues with the toilet, and I knew I had to go in. So if you have any sort of sign, blood in your stool is the number 1 sign, and then you have to pay attention to the color of the blood and the color of your poop, go to your doctor. They know, they deal with this stuff every single day. I've been with my doctor for over 22 years. I'm very comfortable with him. We can even swear with each other. I mean, he's a great guy. So it wasn't hard for me to go to him with my concern. The problem with me is I don't like to go in and get myself taken care of. I still have an ear issue. I can't hear out of my left ear very well. I haven't been able to hear out of my left ear for probably 10 years now, and I still haven't gone in to get it checked. And it's probably something very simple that needs to be done. And I actually was going to take care of it this summer because I knew I had lots of days off in case I needed to have some sort of tube put in or something, that I would have time to recover. But then this issue came up. So this will get taken care of sometime. I'm promised myself now that I'm going to be much more vigilant about taking care of my own health, because I need to be here. I need to be here for my girls. I need to be here for their weddings, for their babies. I need to be here for Monty. We do life together. We've done life together for over 33 years. I'm not going to leave him now. And I'm going to make damn sure that he goes in for his. The worst part of it, and he witnessed this, and probably is why he will not be as willing to go now that he saw me go through the process, is the prep. You guys, there is nothing on earth that tastes worse. The first sip of the first prep, and they were the same things, but they were just taken differently during my 2 different times. The first sip of my first prep, I thought, oh, it's just kind of like a salty water. I can handle this. By my 3rd sip, I wanted to throw up, and they actually give you pills for nausea. I didn't have to take them the first time. I was able to get through it. But the second time, this last week, it seems like 100 years ago, but it was only a couple days ago. This last week, I had to take the nausea pills because, oh my goodness, it's not so much the time that you spend in the bathroom, because that's easy. It flushes your system and it flushes it well, but it's the taste of that stuff, and you have to drink so much of it in a certain amount of time. That was the toughest part. So I've been cleared. I do not have to go back next year. If it would have been very worrisome, if the doctor thought it was very worrisome, I would have had to go back yearly, but I do not have to go back for another 3 years. In 3 years, I'm going to be 50, and that would have been my first one. But I caught this early. My second doctor, Dr. Sarah, and even some of the nurses in Wayne in my first trip could not emphasize enough how smart I was to come in now. To not wait, to not put it off, to not think it's going to go away, because it wasn't every single trip to the bathroom that I had this problem. It was like once a month, and then it started being twice a month. And then right before I went into Dr. McCorkindale, it was happening like every other day. So I knew it was a problem. I thought it was hemorrhoids. I thought it was all sorts of different things. Diverticulitis, colitis, I had it all in my head. And to end the worry, I just went in and got it checked out, and now I know, and now I've been taken care of, and all is well. But I wanted to come on here. I knew from the beginning that I was going to share this with you. I just wanted to wait until I had the whole story. But just go. If you're having trouble, if you're having issues, don't be embarrassed. Don't sit there and worry yourself to death, because maybe it is nothing. And mine isn't even that great big of a deal. I had a large polyp, but that doesn't mean it was cancer. It just means it was a big one. And it was interfering with issues. I was having issues. So it's a very good thing that it is now gone. and I'm feeling much better. I mean, even mentally, I don't have to worry anymore. It's no longer an issue. I can move on with my life, which is wonderful. So that's all I am coming with you today. It was overall a really good experience. It's odd to say about a colonoscopy, but I don't know. You ladies and men that are in the nursing profession, God bless you, because you are the people that us patients rely on for comfort and reassurance. The minute I woke up, both times, and in Wayne and in Sioux City, the nurses were right there, and they were holding my hand or they were patting my back, and they were saying that I did good and everything looked good. It was really great that you came in and got this taken care of, but you're going to be fine. God bless you all. You are the most amazing people on earth. I couldn't do what you do because I feel that I'm a pretty good patient, but I know that there's lots of people out there that aren't good patients, and you have to deal with them every single day. So get your colonoscopy if you're 45 years or older. If you're having issues, go. I don't care what age you are. Just go and tell your doctor that you want to start your preventative screenings for your colon. It's not a big deal. You'll be fine. And next year, last summer, they had me worried that I had breast cancer, so I had to go in for 3 different mammograms. Got that taken care of. This summer, it was colon cancer. I don't even like to say the word, but like, okay, I'm tired of my summers getting clouded over with these cancer scares. So enough is enough. We're going to stop this now. And we're just going to be preventative, and we're going to be positive, and we're going to just live life to the fullest every single day. I'm going to finish getting ready. We got to get Milo to the vet. I will let you know if that poor cat has to be put on a diet. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the prayers, for the love. They meant so much to me. Kelsey had texted me on our way to Sioux City when I was going for the second one. She goes, do you mind if I put a post up on Facebook asking for prayers for you today? I said, oh, Kelsey, I'm not yet. Afterwards. You can do something afterwards. I don't want any attention until it's all over. And she goes, too late. And she goes, I can take it down. And I went and saw that a whole bunch of people had already seen it and were starting to comment. I said, you know what? Just leave it. I will just comment on it or make a comment after we're all done. Because from the minute I had the first colonoscopy done and knew that they found something, I never once was worried. I never, ever thought it was cancer. I never thought it was any other issue. I had just this huge peace over me that I can't describe it. I know it's just a God thing. I've never worried. That's why I know 100% with certainty when I get those biopsy results back that they're going to be fine. But, you just don't like to I just don't like to make people worry. But someone said, I think it was Jody said, every now and then you need to just let people pray for you. It's okay. I love to pray for people. I like to do things to make people feel better when they're going through things. But when it comes to myself, I close in. I didn't even want to tell my parents. I didn't want to tell my daughters. I just wanted Monty to know. But he encouraged me to let everybody know because people they want to care. Okay. I have a very great support system. I have very great friends on here on Facebook, and I appreciate you all. You're very wonderful. And if there's any time I can ever do anything for you or talk you through anything like this, please reach out to me. If you're someone like me that doesn't like to go public with this stuff all the time, and I will gladly just sit and message with you, and we will get you through it. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.